of this. And now the determinants we know will go right from the first question straightforward. So we know this already. We have done the AD minus BC part. The same thing will continue here. So here the determinants is about, we'll use these determinants to solve some equations. Okay. So the determinants part is what we do is we'll solve some equations using the determinants. So they ask you to evaluate 6482. So we'll do this very simple exercise right now. And now 6482, that is 6 to 12 and then 8 4 32. 12 minus 32. So that is negative 20. It's very simple. Right. And now a plus b whole square minus 4ab is like a minus b whole square.
A plus b whole square.
A plus b whole square. You see, a plus b into a plus b is a plus b whole square. 2a into 2b is 4ab minus 4ab. This is the formula of a minus b whole square.
AB minus B.
Yeah. Right. This is the formula of a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So this is a straight one. And now this one is little bit tricky. X square plus x plus 1 into x minus 1. This happens to be x cube minus 1. These are the factors of x cube minus 1. These are the factors of x cube plus 1. Minus of x cube plus 1. So negative 2, that's the answer. So that's how they have done. These are the factors of, you have to remember this. X cube minus 1 is x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1. And you have x cube plus 1, that is x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. So these are the factors. Okay. So these factors you have to remember. This is very important. Now we'll move on. We'll move down. So let's evaluate this. Find x. We have to find x minus 3 into x plus 3. So it is x square minus 9. So x into x, that is minus x square minus x. This is what you can write. Minus x square minus x, right? That is equal to 6. X square is out.
Yeah.
Right. What is left is x. X is equal to minus 9 minus 6. So it is negative 15 is the answer.
Okay. X is equal to 9 minus 6.
Yeah. You can give it a try. Negative 15 is what you get.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We can do further. Why use this? Fine. So next one. So it becomes a little bit complicated. They are going to this complication. Now 2x minus 1, this one they have dealt. So what does they give? What did they give? Question I had to go. Just let's go to the question. Okay, this asked to solve for the x. 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1.
Okay. 2x minus 1.
So it becomes 2x minus 1 into 4x plus 2.
Minus
4x plus 2. 2x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. This should be equated to 0. So slowly the things you have to multiply one by one. You have to multiply the things.
So 8x plus
8x square. 8x square. 8x square.
Oh, sorry,
2x into 4x is 8x square.
Yeah, 8x square plus 4x.
So it is 8x square. This is plus 4x.
Minus
2x
4x.
into minus 4x.
And minus 2.
minus 2. That is the first part. And again, put a bracket for the first part. And the second
plus
part.
and plus 4x and minus.
Yeah, that we will cancel later. First, put a bracket.
Okay.
2x into
Okay.
x is 2x square. 2x into 1 is 2x. Okay. So 1 into
Yeah.
x is x. 1 into 1 is
Plus.
1. Plus 1. So that is equated to 0. So that is equated to 0. Right,
0.
ma? So now let's check the things. So this 4x and 4x part is over. 8x square
Yes,
minus
sir.
2 is left here. 8x square minus 2. This is minus 2x square. 2x plus
Minus.
2x is minus 3x.
Yeah.
Minus 1. That is equal to 0. So 8x
Minus
square minus
2.
2x square is 6x square. Minus
Minus
3x
1.
minus 3 is equal to 0.
It's
You can take 3 as common throughout. So when you take 3 as common, you get 2x square
2x square
minus x minus 1 is equal to 0.
minus 1
Is equal to 0.
3.
2x square. So 3 you can send to the other side. So it's what we need to solve is simply 2x square
2x
minus
square
x
minus.
minus x minus 1. That is equal to 0.
2x
This we can solve the
square
quadratic. So you see the
Yeah.
product should be minus 2 and you get minus 1. So it is
Product
2x square minus 2x plus x minus 1. This is how you can solve this. So you can take 2x as common. So you have x minus 1 plus 1 into x minus 1, that is equal to 0. So you have 2x plus 1 into x minus 1, that is equal to 0. So x can be equated to 1 and negative half. These are the values of x. These are the values of x for which the debt goes to 0. The debt is going to 0 means they can ask you for what values of x. This particular matrix is singular matrix. That's how the question can generate. So then what you had to do, you got to equate the debt to 0. Okay, ma?
Yeah. Okay. So x is equal to 1
or half. So that is minus half is what we got. One and minus half. So those are the answers. Determinants of order 3. This also we have solved. Okay. Now I already solved this. So no need to worry. So this is straight once again. A is 3615. You have to find the debt A. They have done it. So A plus B, A minus B, find debt A. This will try. See, A plus B, A minus B, the product is A plus B times A minus B minus AB.
A plus B into A minus B.
Minus AB. This becomes A square minus B square minus AB. So that's all the answer is.
Yeah.
So determinant of a unitary matrix. Unitary matrix means identity matrix. So that is 1. And a square matrix whose determinant is 0 is called a singular matrix. I told you well before. This is called a singular matrix. If det A is 0, det A is 0, that means it is singular matrix. Very important this is. So check whether the given matrix is singular or not. If they ask you, what you have to do, find the determinant and you had to make sure that it is 0. You have to ensure that the determinant is 0, or you have to prove that the determinant is 0. Either of the thing. Problem, depending upon the problem, it depends. So once you ensure that the determinant is 0, then hence the job is done. Okay, ma. So let's move on to the next one. So let's move on. Compared to the first book, first 2 chapters, this is much easier. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. Only thing is you had to put a little bit of effort on this.
but we don't know how the other chapters.
No, don't
There is
worry. I
only-
know that. I know that.
There is
I
only
know.
algebra left, I think, in this lesson, the biggest lesson.
What is algebra?
No, like the biggest set of chapters. Algebra contains the biggest.
Okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter whatever algebra they ask, we can do. If it is not abstract algebra, we can do. Abstract algebra means only theorems will be there. There's a numerical algebra, we can do that. So here we had to expand this date. Let us see what we had to do. Put a plus, minus, plus. Right. So first 1 into, so close the row and column where 1 is there.
4125.
4125. 4 5 20. 20 minus 2 ones 2.
Okay.
20 minus 2. The first part.
Yeah.
Minus 2 into, minus 2 is the minus 2 into, close it. Right. 2 5 is 10. 10 minus 3.
Minus 3. Next is plus 3.
Plus 3 into
4 minus
plus
12.
3 into 4 minus 12. This one will come. This one will come. So 4 minus 12.
4 minus 12.
Right. So this
18.
happens to be 18. 10 minus 3 is 7 minus 14. And my 3 minus 8 minus 24. So that is negative 20. That's the answer. Negative 20. So this is minus 38. 18 minus 38. That is negative 20.
Minus 24.
Yeah. So here we go.
It's like same.
The questions will be same. That's what your NI voice is. So they twist at the end. Even NCERT, 100 questions will be there. The first question. X plus y is equal to 2. X is 3. Find y. Second question. X minus y is equal to 2. Y is 3. Find x. Hey, come on here. So, come on. You had to see some change, right? That change will not come that fast. Okay, now I have to take a U-turn. Already, that U-turn will take like it's like European studies. Like it takes. I see today.
But the amount of chapter is very less in that. Only that page you have to study for the almost the only like there'll be 3 pages for the entire year.
Understood, but to understand that 3 pages, what are the things you had to cover? I tell you, you had to know what is trigonometry completely. You have to know what is a derivative. You have to know what is limits. Now this entire book ideas you need in order to solve that 1 page. You got that? You need to know the entire this book, whatever we are doing, these ideas you need in order to solve that one full page of that.
But they don't teach that much.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. I have seen the scribbles and the problems, text problems. She has sent me 4 sheets. There is no in first thing is I told her that there is no connection between your class notes and the questions what they are asking now.
Yeah, that's
straight I told.
Last year.
Straight I told. There is no connection between the questions, what they're asking, and what they're teaching. They are predicting that you know everything and they are going ahead. And how come they expect that a student know? You have to do a mathematics course first. And after this, a mathematics course, then you can present your ideas and then solve the problem. Otherwise, impossible. Impossible.
They expect you to study at home, I think.
Home, and then you have to know derivative, you have to know limits, you have to know trigonometry, then you have to apply all the ideas together, and you have to know how to solve two equations when they are given. And they expect these all things from a student who has just completed 10th class in India. Does that twist in
that's what the problem is when we come all of a sudden come here. Because when you're younger, from the young age, if you're learning like that, and
even she's telling, even the people, even the students who are born and brought up there, they are finding the courses very, very difficult. Definitely, they are making it difficult.
You have to study at home full time.
Yeah, you had to learn many concepts. You had to ask the professor, what are the concepts do I need to know in order to solve this? You study my scribbles, that is sufficient, he will tell. You will get nothing from the scribbles. What did they taught?
The first time when I went,
nothing is there. Nothing.
Math also, the homework was so easy. It was like algebra was so easy. All the trigonometry questions. And then when I went for the exam, it was totally different. Plus, I didn't know how to use the calculator. That some weird calculator there.
What is the use of calculator, Amma? Unless see, I don't really understand why you want to use a calculator there. First, you have to know. First, you have to know what function you have to put that for there.
Yeah. But in that calculator, for the math, they have all the trigonometry formulas.
Let it be
everything.
There.
You just have to
see on the online. I'll tell you one app. There is something called Hyper Scientific Calculator. Hyper Scientific Calculator. Everything is there within that. You take it and solve all these problems. Suppose I tell you. The second problem is the trigonometry. Cos alpha, sin alpha, minus sin alpha, cos alpha. That is given to you. Now solve using a calculator. What you will do? They are simply just telling you are allowed to take a calculator. It means that the student will feel like if calculator is there, I can do anything what I want. It's impossible. It's impossible. You have to know what to put over there. For that you got to study. Calculate, nothing to do with the calculator. For God's sake, you have all the programs in hand. You cannot do anything. You cannot do anything because unless you know what you have to do. I ask you one question. A ball of mass 2 kg. It is striking a wall at an angle of 60 degrees with the wall. Okay. And then bounce it back with the 60 degrees with the wall. With the same velocity. Now, what is the change in momentum? Suppose I ask you, what you will do? Unless you know the concept, the 2mv sin theta you had to apply. 2mv sin theta you had to apply. And then use the calculator. Then you will get. First, you have to know what equation you have to put. Later, calculator will help you. Suppose I give you an angle of 37 degrees, then you can work out. Without that, how do you solve that? So this is a dead 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3, 2 and 5. So this is a very easy one. So let's see this. This is like 2 plus root 3 into.
I think it's minus, no? Okay.
2 minus root 3. This, right. 2 plus root 3 only. They'll give like that. 2 minus root 3 minus 2 into 5, that is 10. So this is 4 minus 3. Right. A plus B into A minus B. 4 minus 3, that is 1.
4 minus 3.
Minus 10. So it is 1 minus 10, that is minus 9. Hence the answer. Now, cos alpha into cos alpha, that is cos square alpha. Now, sin alpha into minus sin alpha, that is minus sin square alpha. Minus of minus sin square alpha is what you have. But you know very well that it's cos square alpha plus sine square alpha. Cos square alpha plus sine square alpha, that is anyway equal to 1. So that's what you have. Now, sine alpha cos beta into sine alpha minus sine beta. Abba. This is really hard problem. Okay, this will do. Sine alpha plus cos beta, cos beta, cos alpha plus cos beta. Okay. Sine alpha plus I will
cos alpha. Cos beta.
Sine alpha plus cos beta next one.
Cos alpha.
Cos alpha plus sine beta. Va?
Sine.
Cos beta. Cos alpha plus cos beta, I think. Just a minute. We'll check. No problem. Cos alpha plus cos beta. Cos beta plus cos alpha.
Cos beta. And so can I write it down? Cos alpha.
No problem.
Okay. Cos beta plus
cos beta plus cos alpha. This part is cos beta minus cos alpha. And this part is sine alpha minus cos beta, if I remember correctly.
Okay. This is easy only.
Oh, really? Sine alpha minus sine beta. I think something wrong is there. I will see anyway. I think something wrong.
Hey, what?
Sine alpha.
I think it should have been sine alpha plus
sine alpha minus sine beta. Okay. I think this is sine alpha plus sine beta.
Plus sine beta, yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. There is some symmetry there. There should be some symmetry.
Yeah.
Finally, they will change the answer and you will never get the answer what they have given.
Yeah. Answer will be correct. The question will be.
Yeah. We will change all as per symmetry. Sine alpha minus sine beta. I doubt this. Because all the other terms cannot be like that. Okay.
Yeah, only one.
Sine alpha minus sine beta. Okay. These two terms, they have some symmetry. These two terms should have some symmetry. So by that we went. Okay. So now let's see this, how it goes. So sine alpha plus sine beta into sine alpha minus sine beta, that is nothing but sine square alpha minus sine square beta. So it is like a plus b into a minus b minus of cos alpha plus cos beta into cos beta minus cos alpha. This becomes cos square beta minus cos square alpha. Okay, some symmetry is there. So you have sine square alpha plus cos square alpha in minus of sine square beta plus cos square beta. Like this you can write. So the first part gives you 1, second part gives you 1, 1 minus 1, 0. If it is cos beta, definitely you will not get 0.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll go ahead. A plus BA, now complex numbers. A plus BI, A minus BI, C plus DI, C minus DI. And now we see A plus BI, A minus BI, C plus DI, C minus DI. So this is what we had to solve. A plus BI into A minus BI. Into A minus BI. Minus of C plus DI into C minus DI. So this is what you have. So we can solve this. A plus BI into A minus BI is actually A square plus B square. And c plus di into c minus di happens to be c square plus d square. That's the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Complex numbers, z into z bar. Z bar happens to be mod z square. If you remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is I. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's invisible.
Complex
Yeah.
numbers. Yeah.
Invisible.
Imaginary.
Imagine.
Yeah, not invisible. My daughter is telling whatever I am speaking, she's trying to speak. Complex number. Whatever she's trying to speak. Yeah. Next one. We'll go ahead. Now the other one. So this is
number.
you can do this.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff again and again. Expanding the determinant, you can do that.
Elementary formula.
That the same formula. Okay. Minor. This is important. Minors of the elements in the determinant. What is the minor? See, if minor of A11 I want to find. Now I tell you what is that minor.
Okay.
This is, you know that it is right under our nose, but you will recognize now. Now A11, you will close the row and column, right?
Yeah.
You will get the determinant. A22, A23, A32, A33. That's the minor of A11.
Yeah.
That's it. This is the minor of A11. For this element, this is called minor. So you find this dead, whatever the answer you are getting, that is called minor.
Okay.
Minor of that element.
Minor of
that element.
Okay.
Simple. It is right under our nose.
Okay. That is the minor. That's
so called minor.
The minor of A1,
yeah,
2, it will be A21 and
yes.
A2.
Suppose they ask you for the minor of A12. What you will do, you close the row and column of this. You write whatever is the determinant 2 by 2 which is left. So here what you get is A21, A23, A21, A23, and this A31 and A33. A33. That's called minor. Okay. So that's how you do the minor. The simple concept wise, very simple. I tell you, these are very simple concepts. These are not nothing complicated. If you know that funda, you are done.
Yeah.
These chapters will go really fast and smooth.
Fast.
Yeah, I tell you, these will go really fast and smooth. You see, within a week we completed the matrices. This one is also like that. Within a week we can complete. It goes really fast. How
many lessons are there in the book too?
The calculus you may have to take some time. Calculus. Calculus, inverse trigonometry, those things will take time. These two chapters will complete really fast. See, minor and cofactor, there are two things. Minor and cofactor. So what is the minor? You calculated the minor, right? Suppose. Yeah. Now, you will understand one by one. And now, minor of 1 means what you will do? You will do this. 2408, right? 2408 is the minor of 1. 1 is at which position? A11, right? Minor of A11. Yeah. So this is also written as M11. Okay, ma?
Okay.
Because the first row, first column. Okay. A11 means. Got it, no?
Oh, M11. Okay.
M11 means minor of the element which is present in the first row and first column. Mij refers to minor of the element in the ith row and jth column.
Okay.
Got it? Suppose minor of
Yeah.
A21, that is 5. You see 5. 6308. 6308. You got it, no?
Oh, yeah.
So that's how they calculated the minor. That is called minor first. Now we will define something called the cofactor.
Okay.
Now what you had to do?
Yeah.
Cofactor of Aij. Suppose they ask you to find. What you had to do is -1 whole power I plus j -1 whole power I plus j into minor of ij.
-1 I
Whole power I plus j into minor of ij. That is called cofactor. You understood minor and cofactor, right? So the cofactor you will get from the minor.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
So this exercise we'll do, otherwise you will not understand later. But this is only thing is that terminology you had to understand. You understood.
Yeah.
Okay, now. So the thing is that I want the minor and cofactor of 2.
2.
Yeah.
So you have to erase this, and this will be
Which position it is?
1378.
So 2 is this one. Okay, 1378.
1378.
So which position is 2? That is most important.
I.
What is the I part here?
I is 2.
Second row. Second
row.
column. Second column.
Second column.
Okay, M22. So that M22 is 1378. That you had to write. 1378. The position you have to write. That's most important. 1378. So that is 8 minus 21. 8 minus.
M22 is equal to?
So 8 minus 21. So how much, Amma? This will be?
-28.
13, right? Negative 13.
13.
Negative 13.
-13.
Minus 13. Negative 13. Now, cofactor. The cofactor is represented by A22. We'll write A22. Sometimes it is represented as C22. Cofactor is represented
A22.
sometimes like A22 or C22. One of the capital they will use for the cofactors.
Okay.
So if I write, don't be confused if I write A22 or C22. Both are same. Minor is represented as M. Sometimes the cofactor is represented as A and the position. The position is represented as 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, Ij. Got it? No?
Okay.
So like that, the position is represented or Cij. One of the things. Now, how do I have to do? What is the formula? -1 whole power I plus j. That is 2 plus 2 I plus j into the minor, that is -13.
-1.
-1 whole power 4, right?
-1 2 plus 2 into -13.
-13, right? -1 whole power 4.
Yeah, -1.
That is 1.
1.
That is 1. So the answer is -13.
1 into 13. -13.
-13. Clear? So this is how you solve the cofactor. Why we had to study this?
And J is column.
Yeah. Why we have to study these minors and cofactors? Yesterday I was telling you about some adjoint, no? Adjoint A.
Yeah.
Prior to that, we calculated something called cofactor matrix of A.
Yeah.
And then for the cofactor matrix, you got to take the transpose to get the adjoint, right?
Yeah.
That is what the cofactors we are working actually.
Okay.
But the cofactors, what we worked yesterday is using a trick actually. This is the actual process.
Okay.
If you had to continue this actual process, it will take humongous amount of time. So the reason we will be doing with using that particular trick. Okay, ma?
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next, we'll continue. So we see that next. So I hope this we can do. Find the minors and cofactors of the element of the second row of the determinant. So second row is this. For this, you have to find the minors and cofactors. So second row, when there's a second row,
Yeah.
the minor of the first element will be M21. So we will close the 4, the row in which the 4 is present, and the column in which the 4 is present, close that. So we have 2, 3, minus 7, 9. So you have 2, 3, minus 7, 9. So that is the minor. So it happens to be 18 minus of 7, 3 is 21. You get plus 21. So that is 39 positive. And now cofactor of that 2, 1 is minus 1 whole power 2 plus 1 into the
3.
minor. Minor is 39.
13. So minus
Minus 39.
1.
Minus 1.
39.
Minus 1 into 39.
Minus
That is minus 39.
39. Minus 39.
Got it? Can you try the next one?
Yeah.
Third one for
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Give a try, Ma.
Row, column. Okay. 3 is this one. So if you have this 1, 1 and 3, 2. Okay. 3 is in second. 3 is in M. 3 will be in second row. No. First row and first column.
3 is in second row, second column, Mama.
Second row and
Second column.
column.
Yes.
Second M22
M22.
will be 1, 1 and 3, 2.
Sorry.
1, 1,
No,
1
1,
and
3. 1, 3, Amma.
How 3
1,
you are
3.
rubbing?
1, 3, right?
The second
M22.
one, right?
Second one. Yes.
1.
You had to close.
Third one, 3. This.
So it will be 1, 3, 2, 9.
1, 1, 3, 2. The second one. Oh, the first one. I'm doing the second.
3. You look at the
Fine.
3.
Oh, no, I thought we were doing this.
Which one?
The second one. Second one.
This.
That will
No,
be
no, no,
1,
no.
1, 3.
No, no. We are doing the first question.
Okay. First question. Okay, okay.
Mm.
That's why I thought why M22.
Mm.
Okay, so 3 means it will be 3. The middle 3.
Middle 3. Yes.
4, 6, 2, 9.
4, 6, 2, 9.
Minus
How?
4. Minus 4.
No, no, no. Aditi.
No, 1, 3, 2, 9. Sorry.
1, 3, 2, 9. You have to close the row and column.
Yeah, 1, 3,
3 is
2,
present.
9. Yeah, 1, 3, 2, 9. So that will be 9 plus 6.
9 minus 6, Amma.
3. So it is 3. So C22 is equal to minus 1, 2 plus 2, into 3,
Hmm.
which will be 4 minus 1, 4, which will become plus 3.
Yeah, answer is
1
3.
into 3.
3 is the answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ma. Yeah, it's sufficient today.
Okay.
We'll come back to this later. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow what time?
Tomorrow, 1 second, I'll check it. Uh, Actually, tomorrow I have class till 6 o'clock again.
So
Tomorrow.
that means the 6:15 class.
Yeah.
Okay, ma.
150 to 250.
Hmm.
Okay.
Tomorrow we'll start 6:15 and then finish at 7:15.
Okay.
Okay, ma. Right.
Oh, wait, 6:15?
Indian time.
Indian time. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Good night.
Good
Bye
night, ma.
bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.
అమ్మ అన్నపూర్ణ తల్లులు అమ్మలు